Hello, y'all. We're gonna be playing Roblox. Yes, I know we're gonna be playing Roblox. So the first game we're gonna be playing is Tower of Hell. I know I'm gonna rage quit like so badly, but if I do, don't mind me. Play. It's time for another gameplay. No, don't join me back. Oh yeah, did you all see the new update in Tokaboka where the character walks? I hate it so much. I miss it. I miss the other one. I just hate it so much. Okay, we're gonna play obbies, I guess, because I feel like obbies are okay. Okay, let's play this one. I have not played this one. I feel like my little sister played this. And yes, I love my little sister. So loud. Um. This is kind of weird. Okay, let's just play. Oh yeah, y'all want me to tell y'all some drama? Okay, but I'm not gonna tell anyone. I'm not gonna tell y'all about their names because that's gonna be too much. Well, it all started at lunch. We were all sitting down eating and stuff, and Cash, who was talking to. Did I really just say their names? Oh! There's this one boy that was talking to his friend, and like he had another friend. And when like his other friend was walking past, trying to sit next to him, and then the guy. Okay, I'm gonna say their names. I'm tired, and I'm just gonna say one of their names. Cash's friend he was talking to took his food, And while he did, they were so mad. They started fighting and all that stuff. And Cash moved. He moved. He was like, I ain't doing this anymore. And it was like, it was so dramatic. And then when Miss Sample was doing something, like she was trying to like do like to end lunch, they're continue fighting. They wouldn't stop. They wouldn't give up. They're fighting about a piece of candy, by the way. And while like everyone's like, ooh, drama, they the other boy took the hit the other one, and then the other boy that got hit, he slapped him. Based I don't know. And like they started cursing at each other, and they went to the principal office. Well, that was a drama. That was drama. Like that was actually drama. Oh yeah, there's this other drama about my friend. So my friend, she had these other friends, and I didn't really mind it because I thought they were pretty nice. And while like I was minding my business in Baddies, and like I was just playing randomly, her friends literally tried to jump me. I mean, Layton, I knew her. She wasn't really that bad, but like she jumped me like so many times. So I had to call my friends, and then I unfriended her. But like if y'all can see my friends list, I don't know if I have her on, but I added her back. Why? Because my other friend, she helped with the situation. Well, let me just tell y'all, don't always believe people, like, don't. And y'all, let me tell y'all one story, a horror story. It's not true, by the way. So in 1719, there's this little girl. She always loved to play. Every single time, she would always play with her toys. Her mom and dad would often fight a lot. She didn't mind it and just play with her toys and locked her door. One day was a tragic day. When she was playing with her toys, she heard a bloody scream. She thought it was nothing and just continued playing, cause they always fight. Her dad called her out for dinner. She went out for dinner, but she didn't see her mom. She asked for her mom. Her dad said she just went out. The next day, she was like, "Where's mom now?" The dad said, "Your mom will come back." After like a few weeks, the girl smelled something awfully bad. It smelled like something was rotten. It smelled disgusting, horrible. Yeah. The girl was so disgusted. She followed the smell. It came from the basement. Her dad said never to go in the basement. Well, she did. She wanted to know what that smelled from, but she didn't want to disobey her dad, so she didn't go. The next day, she wanted to tell her dad about it. Her dad didn't say anything about it. She said, "Probably a dead rat. I will go get it." Dad didn't come back after a few hours. He came back. Well, he smelled disgusting. I asked him, "Wow, did that rat, was it a big rat?" I mean, she asked him, "Wow, was that a big rat?" He didn't say anything. He walked upstairs. The girl found something oddly suspicious, but didn't say anything. She kept quiet, knowing that she can't be talking. But after like a few months, she finally had the courage to go in the basement, because it smelled horrible, and she couldn't take it anymore. When she opened the basement door, she cried out loud. She saw her mom's body parts spread out the basement, and her head was on a leash, hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, I know. You want to say? Okay, I'm gonna say another one. Obby's Wow horror stories are so good. Okay, I'm gonna say one in 1945. There's this 14-year-old girl. that was having a sleepover at her friend's house. She really loved her friend. Her friend Haley was the best friend of her for her. But there was something odd. When she went to her house, she smelled something fishy with her parents. She didn't want to talk about it because she found that disrespectful. Well, while they were talking in their room, they kind of just felt something odd, like someone spying on them. Haley brushed it off because she knew that it always happened to her a lot. But she didn't want to scare her friend, so she didn't say anything. Her friend awfully asked her about it like so many times. Haley didn't want to say anything. Haley didn't say anything. The girl found something really wrong. Really wrong. She just knows that she should investigate. At night, she was sleeping on the floor. She could see eyes peering through her skull. So she opened her eyes just to see an old man under Haley's bed. She let out a bloody scream while the old man tried to shush her. Haley woke up and screamed too. Her mom and dad came. They started laughing uncontrollably. And then, yeah, they died. The old man was known for their grandfather. He was severely ill and it made him always spy on his little daughter, change, shower, and all that stuff. Sometimes he will get off under the bed and even watch her sleep. Okay, another one. Story 3. There's this boy who was watching a movie Home Alone because his dad and mom had to do something. He was bored, so he called his friend. His friend said he had to do something, so he didn't want to push his friend on coming. Well, he heard a knock on the door. He checked the security cameras outside and saw it was no one, so he didn't open the door. Few hours later, he heard another knock. He went to check. Again, there's no one. He thought he was paranoid. But he can feel like something is happening. He stops at the door when he heard another bang. His heart began to race uncontrollably, but he kept still. He checked the door again, and it was a note. He tried his best to read it, and it only said, "Leave the house." He didn't know what to do. He's probably just paranoid. Probably that's not what the note said, but his dad and mom said not to open the door. And not even for a note. So he just brushed it off. Then he started seeing notes around the houses saying, "Leave the house! Leave! Run! Someone's in the house!" He started to get paranoid. He wanted to call his mom and dad, but he was just too paranoid to. Okay, then he heard something that was oddly strange. He heard a loud break, like a window crack breaking. He ran upstairs and hid in his closet, calling for his mom and dad. His mom and dad told him to stay hidden and they will call the police. Few minutes later, the thief or what it was came inside. The boy could take a glance at it, and it was a clown that he saw a few days ago at the park. Was that clown following us? He asked to himself. Well, he doesn't know. He waited until the clown, heavy boots, blood stains on them, a knife just settling there. While He waited. A knife just started here while he just stand there in front of the closet. The boy was about to cry so uncontrollably, but he didn't. He didn't. He was quiet. He was quiet. After a few hours, the police came. The police, the clown left. The boy was so paranoid to speak to the police. The police took another. It took few years just to find the clown. The clown was an old man called Gilbert. Well, be safe, everyone. Story 4. There will always be this little girl. This little girl was always okay, y'all. Let me go to another obby, like a long obby, so like I can tell all my stories, cause like I can't start doing the same obbies and obbies and obbies and obbies and obbies. So like yeah.
Oh man, I forgot to add a face to mine. That was like the whole reason I threw this.
Are you serious? How do you even forget the face? That's like the most important detail, bro.
I was locked in on my extreme coloring, Mongo.
Well, guess what? I'm adding in different lines to make it look like the house is made out of wood.
Well, make sure the colors match, Mongo. I had to take a while before it finally started to look like
No. Y'all, I'm not taking a chance for you guys to disappear, because every single time that happens, y'all, the video always ends. So I'm not doing that, okay? Okay. Story 4. There's these two little kids. They were friends. They're always talk to each other basically. Their mom and dad was always abusive. Their mom and dad will always fight. One day they were taking a nap. While they were taking a nap, they heard their mom, dad screaming, but they didn't want to. They didn't want to tell but they didn't check. They thought it was normal. It's always normal. So they left alone. At dinner, they asked for their dad, but their mom said nothing, smiling, cooking a stew that she never made before. The kids were oddly confused. They don't know why. They just felt something wrong. They asked their mom again after dinner, but they felt sick to their stomachs. Their mom didn't say anything. She just left out a laugh, an evil laugh. It made the kids horrified, scared. They didn't want to ask anymore after hearing that. So like their mom, like, actually this is like not a real story, but this can actually happen. Their mom, so they decided to play Roblox. After like a few hours of playing Roblox, they asked for their dad again. The mom said nothing. She's tired of hearing it. She even threatened them to kill him if they asked about him again. The kids were horrified. They even planned on calling the police, but never did. After a few years, a police came, but when the police came, he smelled something oddly nasty. He asked what the smell came, and the mother just laughed and closed the door. The police found this oddly weird for a mother to just brush that off, like she couldn't smell it either. The police wanted to do further investigation on the family, so they always came unknown. Their neighbors will often leave their houses because of the smell, the horrific smell. The police started to get worried. The landlords, everyone, like they had enough. Well, one day, the mother decided to do it. Her kids were sleeping soundly, while she killed them. She had enough of the hazard, and thought that her kids were telling the police everything. The next day, she got arrested for 2 counts or 3 counts of murder. We don't know why, but she got sentenced to 3 or 4 years in jail. Well, the next day, but a whole 3-4 years ago, the same family lived in that house. The landlords said there might be ghosts. The kids, they didn't think about it. They thought they were just paranoid from what happened last time. But they thought, because it was 3 years ago, so why would it be true now? Well, the kids, their mom, dad was nice, but all they could see was nothing. The house was oddly black, so black, and the house smelled so disgusting that they couldn't believe it. They thought they wouldn't make it, but they did. But when a few days later, the kids started to find something fishy. They wanted to check it out. They really wanted to, but they couldn't do it because their mom and dad said not to go in the basement alone. Well, he felt like he was stuck there forever. He started to worry. He started to worry, but he didn't. He started to worry even more. So he even banged on a door. The mom and dad were sleeping soundly. They couldn't hear him. He heard footsteps coming, running at him. He had enough. He was about to do it, but it was too late. His neck snapped. Well, story